Good evening. It's time to relax and get comfortable as I tell you the story of Naptime with Dipper. It's that time of the day again. I've finished all of my daily chores here at the homestead. I kick off my work boots and drape my canvas overalls over the chair inside the door of the screened-in porch. I call out, "Dipper," and hold the door open for him as he runs inside. Dipper is a true working dog, and he loves to be with me throughout the day, whether we are working in the gardens, clearing brush in the woods, or just hanging out in the porch. He is ready for it all. I take a seat on the old wooden couch covered with plush blankets and pillows to disguise the raggedy old cushions that lie underneath. Dipper lies down next to the couch and pants while looking out at the water. The wind is blowing with enthusiasm across the empty lake, and I can hear the Doak speaking as the waves wash into the shore. The soothing sounds of the waves hitting the shoreline is enough to make you fall asleep. But if that wasn't enough, then the sounds of the trees dancing in the wind surely would be. I think this little screened-in porch was built for napping. It is close enough to the lake to hear the waves and feel the breeze, and it is also tucked away into the trees enough to keep it shaded. Not to mention, it's the perfect spot for a working dog like Dipper to cool off after running around in the sun. He hops up from the ground to sit right next to me on the old purple blanket that I leave on the right side of the couch for him. It was one of my childhood blankets, but he seems to have claimed it as his own. He perches his head on the armrest of the couch, so his nose is facing the wind. The breeze today is a little colder than normal, so I grab one of the blankets folded over the chair in the corner and wrap it around my legs. There's something unique about this little porch. You know how in every house, no matter how much you clean and organize, there's always just so much stuff. Well, here in the porch, everything just stays in the right place. When you open the creaky screen door, you're greeted with only a few things. Here, let me try to explain. Now, take a moment to imagine. Start by opening that door. Go on. Pull that little black metal handle toward you. You'll hear it creak ever so quietly, but that's good. It means you're going into the right porch. Now, against the wall of the cabin, you will see the old wooden couch that I told you about earlier. It is covered in blankets and pillows, and you take a seat on the couch. You put your feet up on the big heavy cooler right in front of you that doubles as a coffee table. Oh, it's breezy, by the way, so grab one of those blankets on the arm of the couch and throw it over your legs. Perfect. Now, there's only 2 chairs in this porch, and they're both in front of you, on the other side of the cooler. One is off to your right and the other is off to your left. The chair on the right has Mom's old green blanket draped over the back of it. The frayed edges outline the little hearts and houses that are scattered all over it. The chair on the left has a pair of tan overalls carelessly thrown over the back, and there's a pair of work boots lying on the ground right beside it. To the left of the chair is the creaky screen door that you entered through. You can leave if you'd like, but I don't think you want to. So just stay on the couch for a little longer. A tall green palm plant stands alone in the corner of the porch nearest the door, filling the empty space with life. If you looked above your head, you'd notice a window. with a windowsill decorated with just a few keepsakes. There's a half-burnt candle, a plush avocado stuffy, a single deer antler found in the woods, and an old flask with some initials carved into the back. On either side of the window, above your head, you would see 2 hanging ferns. There's something about having plants close by that just feels right. I'm not saying the greenery from the forest outside the porch isn't enough. There's just a sense of joy that comes with houseplants. Directly on your left is the door leading into the cabin. Who needs to go in there right now? It's nap time. Dipper drowsily drops down from the couch and finds his napping place at my feet. It's time for us both to rest our eyes from the long day's work. The day was long, hot, and exhausting, so I'm ready for a nap. I adjust my pillows and lay across the couch. Dipper's head is right underneath mine down on the floor. I reach my arm down and scratch his belly before I drift off to sleep. He just barely opens his eyes to look up at me and gives one big stretch as if to tell me how tired he is. "Good boy, Dip," I say softly as I watch his eyes close. I can feel my eyes struggling to stay open, but I pet Dipper just a few more minutes before giving in to my tiredness. This is the moment that I was waiting for all day. Laying down on the couch, in this porch, with this pup dozing off. The moment right before I fall to sleep is euphoric. The wind is gently blowing through the porch, just enough to make my hair wave. The birds are singing quieter than normal, as if they're whispering to each other. Shh, they're sleeping. And when the wind picks up and the waves momentarily grow in size, I can hear the water crash against the side of my little tin boat. If I listen closely, I can even hear the chipmunks running across the forest floor behind the cabin. It's hard not to fall asleep with a smile sometimes. I pull the fluffy blanket swathed around me up to my cheeks, so I can feel the soft fabric against my skin. I can feel my breaths getting deeper and my heart rate slowing down as my mind wanders closer and closer to my dreams. I feel the smile on my face begin to dissolve. It is as if my body has fallen asleep, but my mind is still meandering through thoughts. The bridge connecting wakefulness and sleep is where reality begins to warp. I can still hear the birds and feel the wind, but it's different in this moment. Time is evasive, and differentiating between dreams and reality is a blissful problem that does not need to be solved. Whether it is a dream or not, falling asleep to the sounds of the earth with a dog by my side is something to be grateful for. Have a good night.